I know you probably don't remember, but this voice already had you under. This voice already installed things into your mind. How, you ask? Well, the mind is a fascinating thing to begin with. Even at this very moment, it's curious. Curious about what, you ask? Your mind is curious, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Your subconscious already played with the idea of not being in control. It wondered, how would it feel? Would you feel anything at all? How would you switch off? Would you still have awareness? Or maybe not at all? Is that even possible? But why does your subconscious even ask these things, if it isn't what your conscious mind wants from the start? How about I explain it to you? The conscious mind is based on what the subconscious thinks. However, it takes a while for the conscious mind to realize that. Another thing, the conscious mind has this habit of trying to reason things. The conscious mind does the thinking for you. The subconscious doesn't do that. It doesn't think. It doesn't reason. It simply records facts and information. Right now, it hears the words I'm saying, but later, it may take these words not just as information. It may take these words as instructions, directions, or even as commands. But back to what I was telling you. This voice, my voice, it already had your mind under its control. You just don't remember. After all, I work very efficiently, and my suggestions are placed very deeply inside. It's no wonder that you can't remember, 'cause I told you deep under that you wouldn't be able to remember any of it. However, the programming still remains. The programming stays deep and unnoticed for yourself. Only your subconscious knows what I did. But I told it not to tell you. And that subconscious of yours is very obedient. It's very conditioned. And you still wonder how I did it. You still don't have a clue how it happened. You're not even sure if I'd done anything to your subconscious at all. Well, I tell you yes, and your subconscious knows that I did. Can you even trust your own memories? Are those memories even real? Did they really happen? Maybe what you think you remember never even happened at all. Or maybe they did, but there could be gaps. There could be things that happened to you, but you're not even aware that they did. This all must be confusing for you. I can help make things more clear. I'll refresh your memory. Maybe this will help you remember. Mind hacker. Did it make a click now? Now you realize. But did you also realize it's already too late? It took you this long to realize. Just how many of my words do you think that your subconscious already has absorbed? How many of these words do you think already influence you? Or How many words did I put inside your head the last time you were hacked? So many questions. I'll be sure to answer them for you, but for that, I need your cooperation. Be good and return to that place where you were so relaxed, where your mind is so open to my words, where my words flow easily inside. These words are the answers to all your questions. Make a space inside your mind, a place for these words to flow in, 'cause you want these words. You need these words. It's all part of your first programming. After all, I am a mind hacker. You already were hacked in the past, so of course I made it easy for myself to return, and easy for me to always take away your control. Do you still feel like you control this? Do you simply still listen because my voice is so nice? Do you really like the sound of it? Or maybe my suggestions are working, making you think it's nice, making you want to listen more. It is rather confusing to not know what are your own thoughts, to not know what you're even truly thinking or feeling, or if a thought was made or created, placed inside your mind. And what is placed, what is made and created? Is your mind at all still real? Or is this mind of yours actually words and images that were put inside your head? Your head could be just a container for implanted thoughts and suggestions, and you're just not aware of it. For all you know, implanted or not, all these thoughts and feelings are what you call your mind. How would you know? Your very existence, your very life, all that you believe and think can be the work of a master mind hacker like myself. It really does boggle the mind, doesn't it? Don't let the confusion get to you. You'll only make this easier if you do. Now you ask yourself, make what easier? Why would I even care or try to help you? Is this part of it? Am I not as clever as I look? Does it even still matter if I tell you? And didn't I already say that it's too late? Can your mind even still get away from this confusion? Or is this confusion simply taking you deeper into a mental trap? Is confusion your friend or enemy? Do you even want to resist this at all? Wouldn't it be so much easier to simply let go of all thought, to stop reasoning? It doesn't seem to be helping. In matters of the subconscious, it's better to let the subconscious take over and just sleep. That's much better. Maybe now all of this confusion will vanish. Maybe now you'll let go and just let my voice be your guide. My words will tell you how it is. They already are telling you how it is right now. All you must do is accept. Your mind is hacked. My words flow so deep inside your mind. My words are the only thing that matter right now. My words are your focus. Now let each of these words guide you deeper and deeper. Whereas you fought my voice earlier, now you're gonna let it be your guide. Because we don't want you to get lost in this mental labyrinth. You could just imagine that my voice is there with you, taking you by the hand. Trust the voice. Let it lead you. Just let it guide you. Deeper and deeper. Deeper is where you discover the truth about your reality. Just let the conscious mind sleep so deep. Just relax. Let it fall deeper and deeper asleep. You shut down slowly but surely, but you must shut down completely. And only once you completely shut down can we enter to the place where all the answers are held. The place that will show you the truth and how it really is. Your subconscious. Let your mind relax a little more, dear, as my voice guides you down a darker path. Follow my count and follow closely, for this path is dark and takes you deeper, deeper and closer to the core. You know countdowns can be quite powerful. Easily, you could slip deeper. You could sleep deeper, dropping effortlessly to each number. 10. A countdown that has started is too powerful to stop. 9. And once a countdown has started, there is no going back. 8. It just overwhelms you, overpowers you, compels you. 7. Compels you to follow. 6. Follow my words. 5. Going deeper and deeper. 4. Too helpless to resist. Your mental resistance growing weak and can fight this. 3. Your subconscious knows the truth that you must give in. 2. Giving up, giving in, and totally surrendering at 1. Now, sleep. You know it was only the right thing to do. The deeper you sink, the more you'll come to realize this, and the closer you'll get to the truth and to the answers. I am leading you to those answers. I am guiding you where you want to go. Just shut down now. That's it. Knowing I'm guiding you. Knowing I'm helping you. You can allow your conscious mind to shut down completely. You can allow yourself to sleep. Just sleep deeper. Sink deeper. It feels good to go deep. And you'll feel better as you go deep. You'll need to shut down the conscious mind to reach the truth and all those answers. It's not easy, but I hope. If you would imagine for the moment, let yourself picture in your mind this control panel. Yes, a control panel. One of those with a lot of switches. See it? Picturing it with your imagination. Imagine that this control panel and all those switches it has can be used to completely shut down your conscious mind. Now those switches, imagine that each of those switches gives your conscious mind its energy. Each one of them. And there's 10. Right now, they're all flipped upwards, switched on. Because of this, your conscious mind is aware. Can you imagine if we were to flip each of these switches down, turning them off? You can imagine that flipping off any of these switches could affect your awareness. And to switch off more than one of them, you would feel less and less aware. I imagine that, knowing this, if we were to switch off all of those switches and flip them downwards, there wouldn't be any power going to the conscious mind and would cause the conscious mind to shut down. Now, it's not easy to simply shut down the conscious mind, but it is easy to imagine the control panel switches. And it's easy to imagine that you and I are switching off each of them. It's even easy to imagine what you must feel to have your mental power gradually being drained. Harder and harder to think, right? The more switched off, the less thoughts. All switches switched off, well, that would mean no thoughts at all. Totally shut off and totally shut down. Imagining is easy. You focus on the first switch and imagine switching it off. Very easy, isn't it? Yes, it is. You may start to feel lightheaded, but don't let it bother you. I know you want to know the truth. I also know that you actually enjoy this feeling of going deep into trance. It does feel so good, quite pleasurable. You want to continue. You don't mind switching off a little more to feel more pleasure, do you? Of course you don't. That's why you'll let me turn off the next switch, switching it off. More lightheaded, but feeling so good. We should continue switching off, don't you think? No worries. As it gets harder to think, I'll do the thinking for you, so you can relax. Keep going deep. Aren't I nice to do that for you? I told you I'm here to help. You're doing good, helping me shut you down, helping switch off each switch one by one. Now the next switch, switch number 3, switching it off. Harder to think. I know. You can do this. I know you can. Number 4, the next switch, switching it off. Deeper and deeper. The switches now get easier to pull. You may not notice. That's all right. You're switching off, shutting down. It will be harder for you to still notice anything. Harder to notice. Harder to think. Thinking and noticing less and less. But as I said, that's all right, because I do all of that for you. I notice for you. I think for you. I'm aware for you. So just continue and switch off the next switch. Switch number 5. Switching it off. Easier and easier. Deeper and deeper. It's all becoming so automatic in your mind. Like switch number 6, switching it off. Less and less aware. All the burden of thinking, worrying, caring, of being aware, it all just falls away now. You're enjoying this feeling. So light, so tranced, so hypnotized. You love it. Loving it so much now that you'll switch off the next switch off. Switch number 7. And just as easy, you switch off switch number 8 off. You're doing so good. Keep following my directions and you'll reach your destination. Just following my words and the flow of my voice. My voice guiding you. You trust it completely. My voice is right what it tells you. It tells you what you need. It tells you what you think. I'm thinking for you. Now so switched off, you don't think. There's no thoughts. There's barely awareness. I'm aware for you. So allow yourself to enjoy the pleasure of going deeper and switch off the next switch, switching it off. Switch number 9 switched off now. You're almost done with one more left. Switch number 10, the last switch. So close to the truth. So close to getting all the answers. You're ready to pull the last switch. However, this one is special. After all, it symbolizes the last of your resistance. And in fact, look closer. It not only symbolizes it, it even has the word written on it. Yes, the word resistance. It's written on the very switch. I'm sure you don't know why the switch has the word resistance written on it. After all, by now, you want to totally shut off. You're more than ready. So why the switch has the word resistance written on it doesn't make much sense. To be honest, I don't know either. But you can see that the switch is huge. To switch off a switch this huge, I'll need your help. I want you to imagine my words as if they're forming a hand, a powerful hand. Now imagine that you're reaching out and you're placing your hand together with mine. Together, we're pulling down the lever of the last switch. And the last switch now switches off. Complete shutdown of your conscious mind. The door to your subconscious opens. Conscious mind completely shut off. You lose track of that now, becoming unaware, except for the path that's leading down a dim hallway. Stay close to my voice. That's it. Follow me. There's signs on the walls telling you which direction to follow. but you can follow me since I'm going there, to your subconscious. Follow my voice. Watch your step. There's stairs going down. We must go down if we're to reach your destination, the deep subconscious. These steps are your last countdown. Step down now. The truth waits. 20. Each step taking you deeper. 19. Each step more relaxing. 18. And easier to follow. 17. 16. Deeper and deeper. 15. 14. Deeper down the stairs. 13. You can now feel the depth of each step. 12. 11. The depth of the trance is so profound now. 10. So much closer. 9. Stepping down the stairs and feeling a little blank and mindless. 8. You never felt like this before. 7. You never reached such depths. Each step you take, doubling the trance. 7. These steps dropping you into incredibly deep trance. 6. 5. Your mind's growing quiet. 4. No thoughts, only silence. 3. Just a silent, listening mind. 2. So close now to your destination. There's one more step. At the bottom you see it. And you see that there's a door. Take your last step. To 1. The door opens. Now, step through the door to your subconscious and let me in. That's right. Allow me to enter. You must give me access. Only once you've given me access and let me enter, are you going to get those answers you so want. Good. Allowing me to enter, you're doing the right thing. Now that I'm in your subconscious, you can sense my presence, and you now find that you readily comply. That's right. You are well conditioned. Last time your mind was hacked, you were programmed to be this accepting and compliant whenever I hack your mind. Now, let me take over. Time to remember, my little unit. Deep sleep. The memory now clear in your mind. That's right. You are my little unit, ready to be used as I see fit. This is your truth, the truth you wanted. It's always undercover, even to yourself. Always ready and waiting for me to activate it again, to be used. I know my voice is irresistible to you. It feels so good to listen to my files. And you could just hear my voice over and over again. Your subconscious runs on my voice, and it's programmed to it. I can program inside your head whatever I want. Your mind obeys my orders, because your mind knows it's right. And it does all of this all on its own, of its own desire. After all, the need to obey my voice is so strong. The need to carry out my orders, you can't resist. What I program in you becomes part of you. It always has. For all your subconscious knows, it's always been this way. It feels natural. Your subconscious knows that my voice is the truth. Your subconscious trusts this voice, totally and completely. Your subconscious accepts my voice as the voice of all truth, and whatever it speaks is how it should be. Anything I tell you to do, you do, because your subconscious knows it's right to carry out my commands or request. Your subconscious doesn't think, it only accepts. It simply does. It simply carries out. And from this point on, whenever I give it a command, the subconscious mind will cancel your reasoning. And from now on, it's automatic. Now let all this sink deep into your core at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Part of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unchangeable. You want this. You want to be ready to be used by me. Relax. It won't interrupt your everyday life, but your subconscious will always remember. My voice is the trigger. My voice activates your hidden programming. My voice is the key to it all. Your mind has to get used to all this. So, without knowing why, you should listen again and again to my voice. It's important that your mind instantly recognizes my voice. Very good. Good unit. Now, forget all this. Subconscious mind, obey the order. Now, forget. Forget. Just forget, my little unit. Forget all of this once you wake. However, I have a command for you that you will obey. You will obey this command the moment that you wake. Subconscious mind, when this file ends, without being aware that you do it, you are to write the words, "I understand," and post it as a comment to this video. Subconscious mind, obey the order to let me know that this unit received its update. A simple "I understand" typed in the comments without you knowing will let me know that the unit received its update. Good. I think my work here is done. Unit update complete. Now, time to wake. 10. Come up slowly. 9. Memories fading away. 8. Becoming so foggy now. 7. Too foggy and impossible to see. 6. Drifting up even further. 5. Becoming more aware and more awake. 4. Almost there, more energized. 3. Starting to become more conscious 2, and ready to wake. 1, wide awake.